starting the program in about 2 to 3 minutes. I would request all of you to please take your seats. Thank you. and gentlemen, we are about to start our program. I would please request everyone to take their seats. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Canadian chapter of HHS Alumni, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the very first Canadian Alumni reunion and the 76th anniversary celebration of Happy Home School System. I'm Sameen Umair, proud alumni of class of 1993 and your host for this memorable evening. I kindly request everyone to please take their seats so we may begin our program. To begin on a spiritual note, I would like to invite Mr. Faraz Shamim, alumnus of the class of 1986, who has specially traveled from the USA to be with us tonight to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم صدق الله العظيم. The ayat that I recited from the Quran is from Surah Al-Alaq, and it's the first revelation of Quran given to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Jibreel जब आए थे तो basically उन्होंने कहा था इक़रा, तो Rasulullah sallam said I don't know how to read. बोला इक़रा बिस्मि रब्बिकल लज़ी ख़लक़, read in the name of your Lord who created. Created what? ख़लक़ल इंसान, created man min alaq, from clot of blood. So read in the name of your Lord who created men from a clot of blood. And then again he said iqra, read. Wa rabbukal akram, iqra wa rabbukal akram. It means read, and your Lord is most generous. Akram is a superlative form of Kareem. You have heard the name Kareem. The superlative form of Kareem. It means the most generous. He said, Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Read, and your Lord is most generous. Why? Allazi allama bil qalam. He is the one who taught man by the pen. वो जो pen हमें नजर आता है ना, basically, he is the one who taught by the pen. Taught what? Allama al-insana ma lam ya'lam, which means he taught man that which he knew not. इंसान को कुछ भी नहीं पता था, and then वही के ज़रिए से अल्लाह ताला ने बताया कि इंसान को कुछ नहीं पता था, we told him. So the reason I chose this first revelation because इसमें दो दफ़ा इक़रा का word आया है, read. And this is the reason I said the first revelation of Quran is telling us to read. So this is the translation. I wanted to do it in Urdu as well, but I don't have much time. So this is it. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Now may I please request everyone to rise as we honor our nations with the national anthems of Canada and Pakistan. seated. It's now my honor to invite Mrs. Farzana Chauhan, former principal of the HHS school system and one of the organizers of this event, to deliver the welcome address. Let's give her a loud.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I would request all our esteemed guests to please rise and observe a 30-second silence to pay respect to Mrs. Maryam Nizami, Zulekha Baris Saiba, Badirapa, all our staff, teachers, and all the alumni who have left us. So please rise. Jazakallah khair. You can take your seats, please. It is indeed a great honor and a moment of immense pleasure for me to welcome you all here this evening. Our dearest alumni, I can see so many of them, you have made this happen. You are the face of Happy Home. You are the gems carved by Happy Home. And so on behalf of our planning team and Alumni Network Canada, I welcome our esteemed guests from Pakistan, Mrs. Ghazala Nizami, Chairperson, Happy Home School System, Zahir Farooqi Sahab, Dr. Maliha Ahmed, Ms. Shami Ahmed, Rahma Nizami. Welcome to Canada, welcome to the 76th anniversary celebration and to the first Canadian Alumni Reunion. So, I would also like to welcome all our alumni who have traveled all the way from US to join us this evening, and they're here. Hope you enjoy the evening. And I would also like to welcome our faculty members, all the staff members who have taken out time to be with us today. So welcome and thank you for coming. Present amongst us today is Mr. Albert Wong, a senior member of Canadian Navy, former assistant to Lieutenant Governor, Ontario, and a citizenship judge. Welcome, sir. Also present amongst us is Dr. Marian Lane. She also arrived in the morning today from US to join us this evening. Also present with us is Wajdan Nizami Sahab. He is our sponsor for photography. So welcome, sir, Wajdan Nizami Sahab and Mrs. Nizami Sahib. Welcome. Enjoy, everyone. Make charitable memories. Long live Happy Home. Thank you.
I would now like to call upon our respected chairperson of the HHS school system, Mrs. Ghazala Nizami, who has traveled all the way from Pakistan to be here with us tonight. We are truly honored by her presence at this first reunion in Canada. She will now share her thoughts and feelings on this very occasion.
Thank you, Samin. Honorable Judge Albert Wong, esteemed educationist and author, Dr. Marian Lane, esteemed alumni, organizers of this tremendous event, Mr. Harun Khan and your team, Mrs. Chauhan and your team. So, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for participating in this historic event, the 76th anniversary of Happy Home School. So thank you for being here. Some of you said that you've come from Vancouver. Some of you have come from America. And they said, we've only come here to participate in this. So how kind of you, and what an honor. Thank you for that honor of your presence, of all of you in this event. And I was wondering, why is this reverence that you feel for the school? Why? Can any of you answer? Why do you feel that way? You feel, that you had to come, you had to be a part of this. It's the passion, the integrity, the sincerity, and the compassion of the founder of the school that infiltrated, that trickled on to the staff members who taught you. And that is why, no amount of money can create this feeling that you have. And I value that very much. You may remember Tahir Ali Shah, do you, of the batch of 79. Any of you here from 79? Nobody? Okay. So, anyway, alumni, when they visit Karachi, they always visit the school, and he was here a few weeks ago, and he said that he was reminiscing that when he was in the primary section, he walked over to Mrs. Farooqi, imagine this little child, and he said, "Mere abba fees nahi de sakte. My father cannot pay the fee." And she said, okay. So she wrote a little note and said, okay, give this to the fee officer. And he did. This little child took the note to the fee office, and that was it. And he never had to pay fee again. So that's the kind of culture that we have been aiding students in need, underprivileged children, all kinds of backgrounds. So hopefully, and I know that some of you met me just now and said, I studied on a fee concession. So that's the kind of culture that we have even now. And we look forward to your support for our students. There are many, it's a holistic program that we have. And mashallah say, our students do so well. We train them in many, many co-curricular activities. Our academics are brilliant, as they were in the very first batch. Athar is here from the very first batch. Athar? Do you remember Athar? Ilyas Absar got a board position in the very first batch. And after that, we've been getting these brilliant results every year, year after year, from Cambridge University, from the local board. So, alhamdulillah, these children do so well. Our children are really very, very good in academics, in co-curricular activities, as Dr. Malia will now explain what we have been doing. And we look forward to your support for our children. This is not a fundraiser for the school, but I will plead for our children because there are many who cannot afford. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Ami. Next, I'm pleased to invite Dr. Malia Ahmed, Director of Programs at HHS School System, who has also traveled from Pakistan to share the remarkable journey of HHS and its progress through the years.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, dear HHS alumni and esteemed guests. Warm greetings. Lovely to see all of you here. Tonight, we celebrate not only cherished memories, but also remarkable milestones. Let us begin by watching a video in which our founder, Mrs. Maryam Farooqi, shares her journey in her own words. Take a look. Gee, take a look on either side.
मेरे वालिद एजुकेशन के बहुत ज़्यादा ख्वाहिशमंद थे कि हमारी कम्युनिटी सिर्फ उनके अपने बच्चे बल्कि पूरी कम्युनिटी मेमन कम्युनिटी तालीम की तरफ राग़िब हो जाए। उसके लिए उन्होंने एक कॉन्फ्रेंस भी बनाई और उसके सेशन हमेशा हर शशबाही के बाद हुआ करते थे। और पूना में वहाँ सबसे पहले उन्होंने एक स्कूल लड़कियों के लिए बनाया। लड़कियों की तालीम के बहुत ख़्वाह थे और वो स्कूल अब भी मौजूद है और उसमें हर साल तरक्की हो रही है। और वहीं बहुत बड़ा हॉल भी बनाया अपने वालिद के नाम से, उसको कहलवाया हारून हॉल। मेरी वालिदा बिल्कुल पढ़ी लिखी नहीं थी, लेकिन उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा शौक़ था। जब बच्चे स्कूल जाने लगे भाई मेरे, तो वो जब वापस आते थे तो उनके बस्तों से किताबें निकाल कर वो पढ़ती रहती थी और इस तरह से उन्होंने तालीम हासिल की। आप हैरान होंगे कि जब ऑल इंडिया कॉन्फ्रेंसेस के सेशन होते थे तो मेरी वालिदा उसमें तकरीर करती थी और सब हैरान थे कि भाई इन्होंने कहाँ से सीखा है, क्योंकि उस वक्त कम्युनिटी बिल्कुल बैकवर्ड थी। तो बताती थी कि मुझे इतना शौक था कि मैं अपने बच्चों की किताबें रात को निकाल के पढ़ा करती। मेरे वालिद
So as you heard, Mrs. Farooqi shared her family's commitment and service to education began in Pune in 1907, where her father, Sir Ibrahim Harun Jafar, laid the foundation of Lady Hawa Bai Girls' School. And that carried on with Mrs. Maryam Farooqi herself going for graduation in Pune in 1944. I'm sure you've seen this iconic picture before. And remember that at that time, women were not in leading roles or going ahead in education. So this was a big feat. So let's give a round of applause for these great women, and especially Mrs. Maryam Farooqi. In 1947, this is that photograph which we have in so many important places. This is the marriage photograph of Mrs. Maryam Farooqi. At that time, women were not allowed to come out in public, so you see her in the inset, and while the bridegroom is sitting with luminaries like Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Sir Liaqat Ali Khan, Begum Rana Liaqat Ali Khan. So that is indeed something very precious for all of us in the history of Pakistan as well. The first HHS building, 1953. How many of you remember that, if there are any? Wonderful. So I'm sure Pahari Wala School bhi kehlata tha, Mrs. Ami. So this is that place, although the school began at her residence on Jamshed Road, and that is why the name Happy Home School, but the first purpose-built building was on Shaheed-e-Millat, and then gradually this building went on to expand, and Mrs. Maryam Farooqi won a Fulbright scholarship in 1960 and traveled to the United States. She returned with global insights that transformed HHS into a forward-looking institution. HHS soon grew into multiple campuses, carrying forward the founder's mission to serve the community by not only educating the young minds, but by providing them with quality education. And remember, this is just 2 years after Pakistan that HHS was found. And it has stood the test of time, and this is the 76th year, mashallah. So how many schools would you say have that kind of history? Not many. So I'm so happy. Shouldn't we all be happy to be a part of the HHS school system? With immense pride, we recall that, like Mrs. Nizami mentioned, from the very first batch, we had a position in the board examination, Mr. Ilyas Absar, and he set a precedent for excellence. Since then, his legacy of excellence lives on, as our students consistently shine across the Sindh board, the HHAN examination board, and the Cambridge examinations. Year after year, many HHS students secured the prestigious Outstanding Cambridge Learner Awards, just as Tehreem Akhtar, who was top in the world in history, and Muhammad Mustafa topped the world in mathematics. And even now, this year, we are waiting for the final announcement, but we have some toppers that we know of. So because the O-level result was recently announced and our students did wonderfully well, thanks to our HHS faculty and staff members, some of them who are sitting here. Even at the HHAN board level, Armish Sohail and Ahmed Abdul Wahid secured provincial distinctions in physics and computer studies in the HHAN board, that is, which was recently announced as well. And we have also, some of the students have won scholarships of HHAN board. So that again is a great achievement and the light is being carried on. Staying true to its mission of Ta'aleem and Tarbiyat, HHS proudly initiated the practice of offering Zohar prayers within the school, a tradition held close to heart and still observed across all secondary sections of HHS. May Allah continue to bless these sincere efforts now and always. In its commitment to nurturing well-rounded individuals, HHS offers a number of co-curricular activities. We call them co-curricular and not extra because we believe in the holistic development of the children. And this includes offering of clubs, which there's a culinary club, there's the taekwondo, there's environmental, and in the culinary, I'm happy to share that there are many boys as well, so it's not just for girls, because we always believe in gender equality and offering opportunities to all our students. Next, we have today, HHS stands at the forefront of innovation, offering STEM programs in coding and robotics. The progress is made possible through the generous support of dedicated alumni, and a special mention here goes to Mr. Khalid Raza. He was really very supportive of this initiative, and I think we deserve to give him a round of applause for all his support. And I would also like to acknowledge our distinguished alumni, Hilal-e Imtiaz recipient, Sayyid Javed Anwar, Mr. Nayyar Rabiur Rahman, and many others who cherish their bond with HHS. Their heartfelt contributions, both financial and otherwise, reflect a shared commitment to giving back to the institution that they hold so dear. So thank you, alumni, for your generous support, and we hope that more of you will come forward and support these students who, if given a little bit of help and opportunity, they can do wonders, and they've brought laurels for our country and our school. So we look forward to your generous support, whether it be just by mentoring or sharing of your career guidance, as well as maybe financial assistance. Because a number of them get selected for international competitions, but sometimes they are unable to travel because of budgetary constraints. So if we can all join hands and help these students flourish, blossom, and keep the Pakistan flag flying high, as well as their school. Happy home school. So maybe we'll be seeing a lot of you coming back to Karachi, visit your alma mater, and also address the students, share your experiences, and motivate them to keep doing better and better, inshallah. So through dynamic initiatives like Empower Ed program, we also have Spelling Bee, National Spelling Bee. Then we have the sports tournaments. Our children have been selected to represent Pakistan in Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and who would have thought that they will also bring gold medals in rope skipping. So a sport which we thought was just for fun and pleasure, it's actually a competition now, and our children really do well in it. So, जैसे कहते हैं ज़रा नम हो ये मिट्टी, तो आप सबको पता है कि क्या नहीं कर सकते. So HHS proudly contributes to international goodwill as well, and our students have participated in exchange visits. So you can see that here we see that the children, Japanese school children visited our campus, and we visited their school. Same way, we welcome Mr. Philip Ramos, Deputy Speaker of the New York State Assembly, with his team to discuss the cultural exchange between Brentwood Heights School, New York, and the HHS school system. A meaningful collaboration with Keene University was also held, where our students sitting in Karachi at the Shahid Miller branch or the other branches, they taught Urdu to students studying at the Keene University. So again, HHS students have played a role in building bridges and portraying an image of Pakistan which is positive and which will show the world that we are tolerant and peace-loving people, and we just need to be closer together, understand our cultures, and be tolerant and accepting of diversity. So another game which I think we should all really, we feel great pride in it, and thanks to Mrs. Ghazala Nizami, who's been at it for years, and now our children have been excelling in Scrabble competitions. They are being trained by a 13-time national champion of Scrabble, Mr. Wasim Khatri, who coaches children at all the campuses. And our children have represented, even just at the end of August, our children will be going to Malaysia, and out of 22 Pakistani students, 10 are HHS students. Let's wish them, they need your prayers, and we wish them all the success. At the same time, we pay a lot of emphasis on academics. Led by Ms. Mavish Rahman, the Quality Enhancement Cell, QEC, plays a vital role in monitoring and uplifting teaching and learning at all HHS campuses. Committed to continuous improvement, the QEC ensures that educational standards remain high, relevant, and aligned with the demands of 21st century skills. For this purpose, we also held the Envision Ed Conference, an educational conference, which was one of the events of the 75th anniversary celebrations, where 200 school leaders got together and thought of ways how to serve Pakistan and to play their role in the national progress of Pakistan. So we need these people who can think, plan, and one of the ways was to collaborate with the Society of Pakistan English Language Teachers, SPELT, where HHS has the honor of holding, we should be really proud of the HHS school system, that they are the ones who hosted the first ever virtual SPELT conference, international conference, during the time of COVID. So, nothing can keep us back, you know. Founders Day is an event which was held recently where we thank our teachers, we give them awards, we recognize their services, और वो ज़माना भी आपको याद होगा कि 50 साल, 40 साल से teachers have been serving HHS, And so many of you still remember those teachers by name, by what they did, by what they said, or just that little pencil. I mean, not the little, but a precious pencil, the Happy Home Award pencils, which are awarded to children by the teachers or by the heads, and they go a long way in. And one of the mothers is sitting here of our ex-student Umar Irfan of the Clifton campus, and he tells me that his whole life changed when he got an award pencil in the assembly. So that is what the Happy Home Way is, to motivate students by little gestures, kind gestures, which go a long way. And to share what is something which is very, very close to our heart, and especially again, please put your hands together for Mrs. Ghazala Nizami for starting this initiative of the HHS Fast Track School. This is a CSR initiative of HHS, which extends to the underprivileged students. पहले तो afternoon school, afternoon में होता था. Now this is, the afternoon school then came to a halt. But after that, since 3-4 years, Mr. Nizami, or 6 years, 6 years, this new campus, HHS Fast Track School, came into being, where education, quality education is given at a very nominal fee, as little as rupees 500 in some cases, where children are provided with the tuition, then also the books, uniforms, and they are given all opportunities to take part in co-curriculars, academics, and they have been doing wonderfully well too. Just see, Sarah Noman got 2nd position in inter-school English declamation. And then we had Scrabble winners as well from Fast Track. So these children are no less. They just need our support and attention. And hopefully we can better their lives and improve their conditions all over. Then we had, so thank you once again to the alumni. And you can see that we had a grand alumni reunion of the American chapter in Dallas, Austin, and in Karachi as well. And in Dallas, there were about 200 alumni which came together to celebrate this event. So thank you to the American chapter, and a very big thank you to the Canadian chapter of HHS for making yourselves available, coming to this event, and adding color and joy to it. Karachi Alumni Reunion was the event where we announced the launching of the HHS Alumni Network, reinforcing lifelong connections and shared purpose. These accomplishments are made possible by the vision and dedication of our dynamic leadership team. At the helm is our capable CEO, Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Danish Farooqi, grandson of our esteemed founder, Mrs. Maryam Farooqi. He is a graduate of Harvard. He did his master's in education and came back to Pakistan and to his school, to his family school, to serve the Pakistan generation and the students in Pakistan. So I think he deserves a huge round of applause. Alongside him, and in the back row, is Ms. Tamina Khalid, who is the Chief Operating Officer. Then we have Ms. Rahma Nizami, who is Deputy Finance. She's sitting here. Could you please stand, Rahma? And may I add, or no, that she's the daughter of Mrs. Ghazala Nizami. So we have the 3rd generation now, so 4th generation serving education in Pakistan. Director Programs, none other than me, Dr. Malia Ahmed, And Mr. Moin Farooqi is the Director of Finance. Ms. Shammi Ahmed, could you please stand up? Where are you? Director Business Development. And we have the group heads, Ms. Nadia Mahmood and Ms. Sidra Imtiaz. And the head of the Quality Enhancement Cell, our very own alumna, Ms. Mahvash Rahman. So, though some of them are not present in person here today, they have sent their messages, and now can we hear the message from Mr. Danish Farooqi. Please, could you play the message?
Assalamu alaikum and congratulations on being part of this grand alumni reunion. I wish I could have been there with you, been amongst the peers, been amongst our alumni, but still how amazing is it that even thousands of kilometers from our city, from our country, we can still come together and still find a common bond that is brought forward by our connection to our school, Happy Home School. My name is Danish Farooqi. I started at HHS teaching in 2016. I've also been a principal for 3 years. I've worked at head office. And now recently I've been privileged to be the CEO of HHS school system. And it's not just since 2016. I've been very lucky as a child. I got to grow up around my grandmother, Mrs. Mariam Farooqi, see firsthand her dedication, her hard work, her integrity, and her commitment to education. More recently, I've been able to work under the tutelage of Mrs. Nizami, seen her leadership, her honesty, her humility, how she develops others, how she leads, and it truly has been a great learning experience. And from them, and from the stories we hear from our alumni, from our staff, from the people around us, it really has given us impetus to stay true to the values that have made us who we are, that has made HHS what it is, and still be ready and prepare our students for the world that is coming ahead. A world with a lot of technology, a lot of changes, a lot of uncertainty, but something that we have to face head on and make sure that our students are still always going to be on top of any challenges that come their way. In this regard, it's always been helpful to hear from alumni, to see and listen to their stories about what they appreciated the most at that time at HHS and how things have changed in the world around them and at their professions. This is why we've made a concerted effort to stay in touch with our alumni, with our HHS family. You know, we've had reunions in Karachi, we've had big reunion in Texas, and now in Toronto. So while you reminisce and while you share memories, while you talk about which teachers were strict or who got sent to the principal's office, do keep in mind that we always will welcome you back. If you're in town, come visit the school, come sit in the very classrooms that you sat in, and come tell us, the students, the teachers, the staff, about your time at HHS, about what you're doing now, because it really does put into perspective for us the size of the HHS family, the size of the responsibility on our shoulders, and also it gives us a good idea about what can be achieved if students and staff work hard, work with integrity. There's nothing that isn't possible. So thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Danish Farooqi. I'm sure you're watching this whole program because it is being live streamed. Thank you once again for your listen and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ahmed. I would now like to welcome Ms. Shammi Ahmed, Director of Business Development at HHS School System, who has also come from Pakistan, to announce the honor awards for our esteemed alumni.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the HHS Canadian Alumni Reunion. We're proud to continue a meaningful tradition that began in 2024, presenting a series of honors that celebrates the remarkable journeys of our alumni. These awards recognize individuals who not only excel in their respective fields, but also embody the values instilled at HHS: a commitment to service, a sense of responsible leadership, and a dedication to making a lasting positive impact on society. We begin with the Zulekha Varis Humanitarian Service Award, which honors alumni for exceptional commitment to humanitarian causes and community upliftment. Next is the Badr Siddiqui's Distinguished Service Award, recognizing outstanding professional excellence and dedicated service in one's field. And finally, the Maryam Faruqi Lifetime Achievement Award, named in honor of our visionary founder, celebrating a lifetime of meaningful contribution and enduring impact. These awards reflect the enduring spirit of HHS to nurture individuals who lead with purpose and serve with integrity. Let us now begin. Mr. Nizami, may I trouble you to present the awards. Zulekha Waris Humanitarian Service Award. The Zulekha Waris Humanitarian Service Award is conferred upon an alumnus whose life and work exemplify compassion, integrity, and a deep commitment to serving others. Named in honor of our visionary founder of the O-level stream, Mrs. Zulekha Waris, this award reflects her belief in education as a force for good. This year, we're privileged to honor Mr. Waqar Rais, a proud member of the class of 1970, whose life has been a remarkable blend of professional excellence and humanitarian purpose. He currently serves as a boiler and pressure vessel inspector at TSSA in Canada, where he also represents Pakistan as the first member on 3 national safety standards committees. What truly sets Mr. Rais apart is his commitment to humanitarian work. His tireless efforts have earned him the King Charles III Award and the Civic Award by the City of Pickering for outstanding service to society. As a founder of Friends in Need, Indeed Canada, he has led initiatives that promote interfaith harmony, civic responsibility, and social justice, reflecting a life dedicated to building bridges and creating impact. Mr. Rais, your journey inspires us all. You embody the humanitarian ideals this award seeks to honor and enduring the values of the HHS legacy. Please join me in warmly congratulating Mr. Waqar Rais, recipient of the Zulekha Waris Humanitarian Award.
First of all, thank you to Bashir and Jameel for nominating for the award. 1961 गालिबन याद है पहली जब चिल्ड्रन होम से लाइन बना के हमको हैप्पी होम लाया गया KG1 या KG2 थी के बाद छुट्टी नहीं है दिल से ये जालिम लगी हुई आज भी 55 साल स्कूल को छोड़े हुए हो गए लेकिन आज भी मौजूद है जब मैं कनाडा आया था तो 20 साल तक पाकिस्तान गया नहीं जब जाने का प्रोग्राम बना तो पहले दिन सीधा हैप्पी होम गया और वहां दालान में खड़े होके तमाम असातिज़ा तमाम स्टाफ नजरों के सामने आ गए क्यों नहीं छूटा जाता आई डोंट नो लेकिन कुछ काम कनाडा में आके किया बहुत सारे अवार्ड मिले लेकिन ये उनकी बुनियाद है मैंने कहा 20 साल बाद में गया था वहां पहले विजिट में मैं वहां से कुछ लेके नहीं आया सिर्फ एक चीज लाया छोटी सी शीशी में हैप्पी होम के आंगन की मिट्टी वो मिट्टी मेरे सिरहाने रखी है मेरे वसीयतनामे के साथ बच्चों से कहा है जब मुझे लहद में उतारना सबसे पहले वो मिट्टी डालना बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया
That leaves me, what can I say? It leaves me speechless. यही तो मैं कह रही हूँ ना जो जज्बे से बेलौस तरीके से जो खिदमत की है असातिज़ा ने मिसेस फारूकी ने और उनकी देखा देखी असातिज़ा ने उसका ये नतीजा
Thank you, Mr. Waqar Rais, and thank you, Mrs. Nizami. The Badar Siddiqui Distinguished Service Award is presented to an alumnus who has demonstrated exceptional service in their professional field and made a meaningful contribution to society over time. It is named in honor of Ms. Badr Siddiqui, a beloved leader whose life exemplified commitment, compassion, and excellence. This year's recipient, Dr. Saad bin Umar, is the founding dean of the Peter O'Donnell Junior School of Public Health at UT Southwestern and former director of the Yale Institute for Global Health. A visionary in global health, his pioneering work has shaped vaccine policy, strengthened health systems, and guided governments across continents through some of the most formidable challenges of our time, including the COVID-19 pandemic. His work has not only saved lives, it has stood for equality, integrity, and compassion. These values define the very spirit of our institution. His work has not only saved lives, it has stood for, Dr. Saad bin Umar, we are honored to celebrate your remarkable journey and lasting service to humanity. Please, could you play the video, Saad?
Assalamu alaikum. It's always a privilege to be recognized by one's alma mater. And in this case, I'm doubly privileged because this award is named after an icon of education in Pakistan. Badr Appa impacted many lives. Her approach was tough love. She cared deeply about her students, but also made sure that they worked hard, they took their education and the school's discipline seriously, and that approach had served generations of happy Omars. In my case, I ended up becoming a scientist and had the opportunity and the good fortune to be able to influence the trajectory of my own field. However, none of that would have been possible if she hadn't taken a chance on me. Frankly, when I was going into 9th class, where it is decided whether you do science or other subjects, I was borderline. But Badr Appa took a chance on me and allowed me to pursue science, and the rest, as they say, is history. I also want to thank Mrs. Maryam Faruqi and recognize her. She was a pioneer in education in Pakistan, and her legacy has continued by Mrs. Ghazala Nizami. And Happy Home is a somewhat unique institution, at least a pioneering institution in Pakistan, that from the beginning emphasized not just excellence in academics, but also extracurriculars, thus making well-rounded individuals and graduating generations of happy Omars who have been successful in life, but also creating an institution that didn't just emphasize these values or provided these opportunities to a privileged few, but also to everyone who was willing to work hard and play their part. So thank you for this recognition. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there due to conflicting commitments, but hope to see you, inshallah, in future reunions. Thank you.
And I will ask Mrs. Chauhan to accept Mr. Saad bin Umar's award. Thank you, Mrs. Chauhan. Lastly, I'd like to present the Maryam Faruqi Lifetime Achievement Award. It is a great honor to present the Maryam Faruqi Lifetime Achievement Award to an extraordinary alumnus, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, a surgeon, a humanitarian, a visionary leader in healthcare. Named after a revered founder, Mrs. Maryam Faruqi, this award is the highest honor of our institution. It recognizes individuals whose lifelong service has upheld the ideals of compassion, excellence, and leadership. This year's recipient, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, serves as consultant surgeon at Ziauddin Hospital and visiting consultant at Beit-ul Sukoon Cancer Hospital. But his true legacy lies in making advanced healthcare accessible to those who cannot afford it. as a founding coordinator of the Dawite 78 Operation Theatre Complex, he transformed Civil Hospital Karachi with the 14 state-of-the-art theatres, a project made possible through rupees 250 million in philanthropy. This remarkable facility has proved thousands of patients with life-saving surgeries completely free of cost. He went on to establish the Diabetic Foot Care Center, the first of its kind at Civil Hospital, offering integrated treatment for diabetic wound management at no cost. Today, he leads an even greater mission, the creation of Sindh Al-Shafi Cancer Hospital, envisaged as a world-class institution providing comprehensive and free cancer care to the most vulnerable. Dr. Shafiq's decades of selfless service, his ability to turn visionary ideas into institutions, and his tireless dedication to humanity embodies the very values that Mrs. Mariam Faruqi held dear. His journey is not just one of personal achievement, but of transforming entire systems of care for countless people. We are proud to honor Dr. Shafiqur Rahman with the Mariam Faruqi Lifetime Achievement Award. He has made his alma mater and his country proud and has given the world a healthier, more hopeful future. Dr. Shafiqur Rahman could not be here with us today, but he has sent a heartfelt message which I'm honored to share with you today.
With immense gratitude, I received this award from my beloved Happy Home School. This institute has not only given me education, but instilled in me the desire of feeling for the other people, the humanity, and that has been there with me all my life. I'm deeply honored by receiving this award for not only my professional achievement, but for my social work, my humanitarian and community services. But the fact remains, the real heroes are many countless unsung heroes who work relentlessly day in and day night, like teachers, healthcare workers, and donors. Over here, I would like to mention a few names. The real hero is Dr. Afroz, a mother who donated both the kidneys of her dying son from road traffic accident. I salute to her. She is my hero. Then the donors like Adi, Pastor Adi, they work relentlessly day in and day out for the betterment of the community. I would like to mention Pakistani diaspora abroad. They donate immensely for the betterment of humanity. People like Javed Anwar, who is also a happy homer, and he is a great donor for the humanity. All what I have achieved is because of the grace of Allah and the teaching of Happy Home School, where I learned that professional development is not the only thing, but feeling for the others and compassion for your fellow beings, bringing them into action. I dedicate this award to every student of Happy Home School. Herefore, you go ahead with a burning desire to uplift the fellow human beings. Over here, I would like to mention a verse of Quran from Surah Maida, where it says, saving one life is like saving a whole humanity. And we should carry this phrase in our heart and move on to the uplift of the humanity and your fellow underprivileged class. I once again thank Happy Home School for awarding me and giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman. On his behalf, Mrs. Nahid Akil will accept his award. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for being here during your busy lives. and sharing this evening with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Ahmed and Ms. Nizami. We will break here now for Maghrib prayers, and we will continue with our events after the prayers. Thank you so much.
A word that there were many nominations because, mashallah, see, such able alumni. There were many nominations, and there's a committee that selects who should be awarded. So the others are no less, but yes, these were the best. So until next year, inshallah.
There is a prayer area set up outside the hall, so please proceed there who would like to make their prayers. awards.
Go on. Oh. Yeah. Go on. Are you
We can have the photos later, so I would please request everyone to kindly take their seats.
all the judges?
Continuing our celebrations, I would like to invite Dr. Malia Ahmed once again to present the Special Recognition Awards, the HHS Staff Awards, and to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of the sponsors and organizers of today's event.
Thank you, Samin. Assalamu alaikum. May I have your attention, please? Because it is my pride and privilege to announce the Special Recognition Awards. And to hand over the awards, I would request Honorable Mr. Albert Wong to please come up on stage. Please give him a huge round of applause. We begin this segment with a tribute that holds profound meaning. Shaheed Ahmed Tamkeen, a proud alumnus of the batch of 1989, served as a distinguished officer in the Pakistan Air Force. He laid down his life in the line of duty, embodying the highest ideals of valor, patriotism, and sacrifice. In eternal recognition of his courage, we proudly present the HHS Valor Award to Shaheed Ahmed Tamkeen. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to all rise in honor of Shaheed Ahmed Tamkeen. Thank you. We are joined tonight by his beloved sisters, Miss Sabine Tamkeen, Miss Wajiha Tamkeen, and Miss Afshin Tamkeen. Can they please come up on stage to receive the award for Shaheed Ahmed Tamkeen? Please put your hands together. And now I request if the sisters would like to say a few words. Please have a seat.
Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. All four of us, starting with our brother, Ahmed Tamkeen, class of HSS, class of 1989, myself, Afshin Tamkeen, class of 1991, and my sisters here, also graduates of HHS system. We're blessed and humbled to be here, receiving this award for our Bhaijan. And alhamdulillah, it is the first one for us to be receiving this. Our parents were pro at this. SubhanAllah, they survived him for a long while. And the government of Pakistan also awarded our brother with Tamgha Wasalat shortly after his Shahada. And we're blessed to be here. We have lessons of perseverance, of sacrifice that we didn't have to go far for us to grasp. Within our family, once the news broke that our brother had sacrificed his life he was on a routine flight. Subhanallah, it was meant to be. It was the qadr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And once the news came and we had Air Force officials at our home, the first words that my mom uttered is a lesson for us and that we share with our children and our loved ones is, she said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, inna Allaha ma'as sabirin. That indeed, to Allah we belong, to Him we return, and indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves people who are patient. So we take that lesson for the rest of our lives. This is a void that we have in our lives and in our hearts as long as we live. But subhanallah, it is a beautiful lesson that we take every day and we try to spread it. That subhanallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala lets us take our lessons from even the harshest of moments in our lives. And we thank the HHS system for all that we have gathered, us 4 siblings from the system, and subhanallah, we have taken it far and wide in our careers. I am an educator. I teach at an Islamic school in New Jersey, and I've been an educator for the past 20 plus years, alhamdulillah, and we attribute all our successes to our happy home school, which was where we all started. Jazakallah khair, barakallah feek.
Assalamu alaikum, Sabeen Tamkini here, class of 95. Seeing Mrs. Nizami brings a lot of beautiful memories. And one of them I would like to share is when Bhaijan was posted at Masoor Base in Karachi, and on his days off he would come to pick us up, and he would just say, you know, give me 10 minutes. I just want to go say salam to Badr Appa and Miss Najma. And it is always has been like this, that we, all 4 of us, we were utterly proud of being called happy homers throughout our life. Alhamdulillah. And Mrs. Farooqi and Mrs. Waris has made such a beautiful impact in our lives that, you know, we see it in our career. Like Api mentioned that she's an educator. I'm an educator as well. I teach high school special needs students. Alhamdulillah, what I've seen with our teachers is what I'm implementing in my life as well.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Wajiha Tamkeen, class of 2000 from the Cambridge section. Extremely honored and grateful to the alumni and to the staff and everybody at Happy Home for honoring our brother. I just wanted to take this opportunity to read some beautiful duas for our brother, for our parents, and especially for all our beloved teachers and the administration staff at HHS who are not with us anymore. Please join me in making this dua. رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي وَلِيَقِي وَأَدْخِلْنَا فِي رَحْمَتِكَ وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. O my Lord, forgive me and my brother and make us enter into your mercy, for you are the most merciful of those who show mercy. اللهم اغفر لي ولوالدي ولأستاذي ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. O Allah, forgive me and my parents and my teachers and all the believing men and women and obedient men and women with your mercy. O most merciful of all those who show mercy. Ameen. Ya Rabbal Alameen. May we reunite with them in Jannah. And once again, Jazakallah khairan. Thank you so much for honoring our brother. And a big shout out to the Alumni Association for inviting us over here. Thank you.
Thank you to the Tamkeen sisters for their heartfelt words. Now we go on to the next award, which is the Distinguished Alumnus, Intiqab Ahmed. It is an honor to celebrate Mr. Intiqab Ahmed, an inspiring alumnus from the batch of 1985. Despite visual Despite visual impairment, he has carved a path of excellence, serving today as a special education teacher in the United States. His journey is a testament to resilience, compassion, and service to humanity. With deep admiration, we present him with the Luminary Award. As Mr. Antakhab Ahmed is unable to join us, I invite Mr. Or can we hear the message by Mr.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाह। मेरा नाम है इंतखाब अहमद और मैंने हैप्पी होम हाई स्कूल से ग्रेजुएट किया था 1985 में and I am proud to receive this luminous award on the 76th anniversary of Happy Home High School. I'm sorry that I am not attending the ceremony in Canada. However, I'm very thankful to Allah और बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ अल्लाह का और बहुत शुक्रिया मेरे असातिज़ा का और दोस्तों का, माँ बाप का और फैमिली वालों का, भाई बहनों का, रिश्तेदारों का और जिन्होंने भी मेरी मदद की इस सिलसिले में। अल्लाह उनके लिए बेहतरी करे, आमीन, और उनको बेहतर जज़ा दे, आमीन। मेरी जो अचीवमेंट्स हैं वो इसके बगैर मुमकिन नहीं होती और मैं अभी जो है एक हाई स्कूल में पढ़ाता हूँ और मेरे कोर्सेज जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ उसमें AP स्टैटिस्टिक्स, AP कैलकुलस, AP प्री कैलकुलस इन्वॉल्व होते हैं। सो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, जिसने अल्लाह का बड़ा शुक्र है जिसने मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचाया और इसमें जो है हमारे स्कूल का भी बहुत दखल है जिसमें स्कूल की एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन और उनकी लीडरशिप ने जो हमारे लिए सहूलतें दी, अल्लाह उनको भी उसका इजाज़त दे, आमीन। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाह।
So, let's give a huge round of applause. As Mr. Antakhab Ahmed is unable to join us, I invite Mr. Faraz Shameen to kindly accept the award on his behalf. Please put your hands together for Mr. Antakhab Ahmed. Thank you, Mr. Faraz Shameen. The third award in this category goes to someone who some individuals leave a legacy not only through the achievements, but through the wisdom they share. Dr. Marion T. Lane is one such figure, an esteemed educationist, prolific author, and mentor whose work has touched countless lives. In recognition of her enduring contributions to education and special regard for HHS, we are honored to present her with the Circle of Support Award. Please welcome Dr. Lane with a warm round of applause. Please, could you come up on stage? Can you? Okay. Please put your hands together. She's come all the way from America to be with us today. And he. And there's a small token from HHS being presented. And would Miss Dr. Lane like to say a few words? We can give her the mic. She has visited Pakistan and Happy Home School a number of times, and it's always a pleasure to host her.
Thank you. The Happy Home School serves as a prime example of a successful comprehensive school. Comprehensive schools allow all students access to the same subjects and opportunities, regardless of ability or background. They foster social solidarity and integration by bringing together children and families from all backgrounds. There are benefits to a standardized curriculum and a testing system and promoting fairness. All of you here who are graduates of Happy Home School System are successful examples of the work of Happy Home Schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lane. And now, the next award is awarded to a final recognition in this category goes to Mr. Athar Murtaza of the batch of 1958. With decades of experience and a steadfast connection to his alma mater, he exemplifies lifelong learning and loyalty. It is with great pride that we honor him tonight as a distinguished alumnus. Please join me in applauding for Mr. Athar Murtaza.
Yes, going back to when the school was run in Mrs. Farooqi's home, seems we have come quite a long ways. And to me, Happy Home was to education in 1950 because there wasn't that much around. There was the grammar school, there was St. Patrick, St. Joseph, and then St. Philomena, and after that there was no other thing along that line. And I think that's what the gap that Mrs. Farooqi tried to fill, and mashallah, it has been, she did it very well. And I guess all of you here are a testimony to that. I guess it's, having been in the US, I guess I have also seen changes. I think when I came, there were a total of 3 mosques in the entire North America continent. One in Edmonton, one in Cedar Rapids, and the third one, I don't know where it was. But I think there are at least 15 mosques in Austin, Texas alone. So it's at this point in my life, I'm a retired accounting professor, albeit with an English PhD, and I'm trying to devote the rest of the years I have in going back to something I did along the way. Individual named Carlo Capolo, his dissertation was on Taraqi Pasand Adib in India and Pakistan. And he was putting together an anthology of essays on Marxist influence on South Asia. And he had found somebody for every language in India except Urdu. So when I met him, he asked me, would I do something on Fez? And having never taken a college course in Urdu, I was brave or crazy enough to accept it. But then, it did turn out it's one of the few things on Fez in English. So there are some courses in US that are using it. But anyway, so thank you. And I guess to me, Happy Home is where I became a human being.
Thank you so much for your words of appreciation. And Mr. Wong, if you would like to say a few words.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. What a beautiful evening of celebration, of recognition, of achievements, and of friendship. It embodies, I think, the very spirit of happy home. You're all happy homeless. I want to tell you that I'm very, very touched by what I've heard today. The story of Mariam Farougi, and it's not lost on me the significance of her achievements. Given when she did it, given where she did it, she became a giant in education for the world. So I'm going to ask you to consider this as alumni and as friends of alumni, that you carry the legacy of Mariam Farougi with you right now. The true legacy of Mariam Farougi rests in the very children who are going into happy homes this year. For they will become our leaders, not just of Pakistan, but indeed for humanity. So I ask you to consider that, because your support to them, in whatever way, matter, but your recognition, your uplifting of them will help build the world that Mariam is envisioning for all of us, especially in this very chaotic time that we're in right now. So I want to thank all of you for including me. It's really been a blessing for me. Thank you. And I want to welcome especially all those of you who came from the United States and from Pakistan. I'm so glad that you survived the Air Canada strike. Thank you. Cameraman.
Thank you, Mr. Wong. Please give him a huge round of applause. Wonderful words of appreciation and acknowledgement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege to commence the HHS Staff Awards by honoring an individual whose journey with Happy Home School has come full circle. Miss Naheed Aqil, please come on stage. Once she was a student walking those very halls of Happy Home School, she returned to serve with distinction as a dedicated teacher and later a respected section head. Her unwavering commitment to education and her lasting impact on generations of learners make her truly deserving of this recognition. So put your hands together for Ms. Naheed Aqil. Among her other children, she is the mother of two outstanding alumna of HHS, Ms. Mavish Rahman, serving as QEC head with excellence, and Ms. Sameen Umair, our dynamic host of today's event. So put your hands together for that achievement as well. And now, would you like to say a few words?
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to all here. It's really an honor for me to get this award. So much for awarding me. It's really a privilege to be here at the 76th celebrations of HHS an institution which has been a circle of my life and that of my family. As Dr. Mali already said about two of my children, I would like to share, the other two are also happy homers. My son is here, Anam Rahman, and my other daughter, Sadaf Rahman. She's a doctor, she is not here right now. Besides, I would also like to share that now the third generation, my grandchildren are also a part of Happy Home School system, and I'm really proud of it. As for me, as she has already said, I started as a teacher, and it was time when I took my third daughter, Mahwish Rahman, for admissions. And it was the time when Mrs. Farooqi recognized me as her student, and she encouraged me and asked me to join Happy Home in the teaching faculty. And let me tell you, to rejoin Happy Home was my dream. And finally, by the grace of Allah, their dream was fulfilled, and I joined as a teacher, and later on, as a headmistress, I resigned. I left. I would like to pay my gratitude to the most respected Mrs. Mariam Farooqi, Mrs. Ghazala Nizami, and Badar Appa for their complete support, for their guidance, for their help, and they supported me at all the challenges. Of course, I was just a housewife when I joined school, but it was their support and their encouragement that could make it possible. And they made me get to know about my potentials. So Happy Home, our alma mater, is not just a school of academic excellence. It does not only provide academic excellence, but it is a place for character building, nurturing the values, and just helping us all, helping students to come up with their best. I pray to Allah that may Happy Home always keep nurturing and keep on making their students, keep on giving their best to their students, and their students, when they go in their practical life, they do their best. Inshallah. Ameen. Thank you so much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mrs. Naeed Aqil. We move on to the next award. The Esteemed Faculty Award goes to Ms. Anjum Junaid Khan. Mrs. Nizami, if you could please come on stage and do the honors. Who's Ms. Anjum Junaid Khan, who has been, other than the award recipient, she has so generously donated her services for this evening and performed the duties at the reception. So please give her a big hand. She served as an academic coordinator at the HHS Clifton campus from 2012 to 2013. Her dedication to early childhood education led her to establish her own playgroup. And now she resides in Canada, and she's specially come here for this ceremony. So put your hands together for Anjum Khan from Scarborough. From Scarborough. Oh, would you like to say a few words? Just a line or two.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I am really grateful to HHS staff and admin and everybody here for inviting me. I truly feel honored to be here this evening, and I would like to share something really personal here. Very quickly, my association with HHS is so old. Like, my mom was the student of Mariam Farooqi. Miss Mariam Farooqi and Badar Appa. She used to speak very highly of them. And then my two sisters went to Happy Home, and my one child, my youngest child, also went to Happy Home, Clifton campus. So long live Happy Home.
Now she tells us. Thank you, Ms. Anju. And now, esteemed faculty, we now honor Mr. Zafar Moinuddin with the Esteemed Faculty Award. Mr. Zafar, could you please come on stage? Throughout his tenure at HHS, Mr. Moinuddin exemplified academic excellence, mentorship, and a deep devotion to his students. His guidance has left a lasting impact on many lives, and his legacy continues to inspire. Put your hands together for Mr. Zafar Moinuddin. Would you like to? Okay, thank you. And now we move on to the acknowledgement of those people who made this evening possible. And Mr. Nizami, would you please present a token of appreciation to Mr. Syed Wijdan Nizami, CEO Wijdan Studio. Your generous sponsorship for photography added a vibrant and lasting dimension to our memories. Thank you for capturing the spirit of our celebration with such artistry and depth. And now we would like to thank Mr. Harun Khan. Please put your hands together for Mr. Harun Khan, your exemplary leadership and outstanding management, which I have been a witness to since yesterday. From the moment I arrived, I've seen Mr. Harun Khan, and this started way back in October, November, this whole work and planning for this event today. Thank you, Mr. Harun Khan. The next award of appreciation goes to Mrs. Farzana Chauhan. As an esteemed organizer, your tireless efforts and heartful dedication have elevated our event and enriched this evening. She has been a solid rock. She was such a distinguished head of the society campus, and the same leadership she has displayed here today. And now we would like to give our token of appreciation to Sara Samia Sadek. Could you please come on stage? Your help and support and the artistic display of these decorations are all due to her, so give her a huge round of applause. And thank you for sitting at the reception. Thank you. We will move on to our next appreciation. Ms. Safina Minhas, if you could please come on stage. We are grateful for your support. And last but not least, Ms. Sameen Umair, Consultant Travelers Canada. Please come on stage, and there you are. Your unwavering support and commitment continues to impact us. She lived up to our expectations and has been operating all the PowerPoint display as well, so please give her a huge round of applause. Thank you, Mrs. Nizami, and I thank all of you on behalf of HHS School System, and we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our honorees, their families, and all of you who joined us here to make this evening memorable. I hand the mic back to Ms. Sami.
But let's thank Dr. Malia Ahmed, who's come here especially from Karachi, Director of Programs. Well done. Thank you.
It was an honor to be here. Thank you for making it possible for me to travel all the way. I arrived yesterday morning, and it has been like a whirlwind, but I've enjoyed every second of it. Thank you.
And now the final segment before we celebrate together. I would like to invite Mr. Harun Khan to deliver the vote of thanks. But before he takes the stage, allow me to share a few words about his outstanding contributions. Farabi Primary and Cork Secondary School in Karachi are run by Zafar Sultan Memorial Trust, Canada, in memory of Mr. Harun Khan's mother, Mrs. Zafar Sultan, to support the needy students. He has been involved in providing free education, books, and supplies for underprivileged children in Pakistan. He was invited as keynote speaker by Rotary Club of Karachi for his contributions to education for the needy. In Canada, he's an advisor to the Chief of Toronto Police for last 36 years on South Asian issues. We had a video footage of all his contributions, and due to some glitch, I am very, very sorry it's not running right now. But I would still like to add on, in addition to the services he has offered, he serves as an ambassador of Peel Regional Police. Mr. Khan is a recipient of numerous awards, including the King Charles III Coronation Medal in Toronto, Zulekha Waris Humanitarian Service Award by HHS School System, Community Service Acknowledgement from the Federal Minister of Canada, Honorable Rechi Waldis, and most recently, the Community Service Award by the Canadian Multicultural Council, which is an organization of 20 Asian countries. Please join me in giving a heartfelt round of applause as we welcome Mr. Harun Khan to the stage.
Honorable Judge Albert Wand, Honorable Mrs. Ghazala Nizami, and all honorable members of the Happy Home School and Happy Home System. On behalf of the organizing committee, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. Your presence has truly made this reunion special, and it warms my heart to see so many faces connected by our shared bond with Happy Home School. My own journey with Happy Home began in kindergarten, lasted until only grade 2 when they were at Jamshed Road School. But my brother Azam Khan and my sister Huma Chaudhry, they were also a part of the Happy Home School, and I think they did their grade 10 from there. Speaking of family connections, many of you know that my aunt Begum Barlas was one of the dearest friends of our beloved late Mrs. Farooqi. I was fortunate to visit Mrs. Farooqi every time I went back to Karachi from Toronto. Those visits were always very special. They reminded me not just of my school days, but of the values and warmth that Happy Home stood for. Tonight is a celebration of those memories and of the friendship that have stood the test of time. We are especially honored to have Mrs. Ghazala Nizami here with us. Thank you for joining us tonight and making this occasion even more meaningful. As we close tonight's gathering, I hope we leave here with renewed connections, cherished memories, and a promise to keep this print alive. Happy Home was never just a school, it was and always will be a family. Thank you, and may we meet again with the same joy and togetherness we have shared tonight. But after saying all that, it was so much tension on my mind when I was doing that, because we planned, I offered that we will do it in Toronto way back in November. And then I realized that people from America, they are worried coming in here. A lot of them, they didn't want it to come. And then I have to deal with when I talk to my friend, Mr. Nadeem Khan, who will hear. I called Nadeem and I said, Nadeem, I'm doing a school function. He said, what can I do? I said, you perform some music. I know him for about 30 years. He said, Harun bhai, no problem. Then I called Mr. Vijdan Nizami, and I didn't tell him who I'm doing for. I told him, Vijdan, I'm planning a function for a school. And he said, what should I do? I said, well, you can only do one thing for me, provide me with video and photography. And in 30 seconds, he said, Harun bhai, done. So these are the people I'm proud of, because they never asked anything. He said, done, done, done. But then I was asked, I can do a lot of things, but there's music and this is not my cup of tea. But then they said, we would like to, this live streaming. What the hell, Harun knows about these things. So I called Vijdan, I said, I need live streaming. And then I had problem talking to some of these people about this, they said, we want multimedia. What Harun knows about multimedia? So I had to put so many people together. I had to put multimedia team, I had to put the music team. Then I was very much worried, but last time I was sitting with a young lady here, and then I got confident. I said, okay, Harun, we can run the show, because we spent about 6 hours last night, me, her, Mrs. Chauhan. But I was still worried about the multimedia today, what will happen. Until 5 o'clock, they showed up, and I said, my job is done, I'm finished. So we made it. So anyway, thank you so much for all of you to be a part, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we have a wonderful, wonderful food service, and then we will have a beautiful singer and team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Harun sir. Before we proceed to the food, we would like to just invite our distinguished guests to have our cake cutting. If we can bring the table up in front. So, yeah, I would like to invite Honorable Judge Albert Wong, along with our HHS family, Mrs. Nizami, Dr. Malia Ahmed, Ms. Shami Ahmed, Ms. Rahma Nizami, and Mr. Zair Faruqi. Oh, and Ms. Marian.
Arian.
And following the cake cutting, we will now have our group photos with our alumni. We'll have this in 3 big groups. So may I please ask the alumni from batches 1958 to 1977 to please come to the stage.
Those who are not taking photos.
So batches 1958 to 1977, please. There will be 3 groups, so right now we would request batches from 1958 to 1977. Batches from 1958 to 1977. Nadeem Saab? Nadeem Saab? Nadeem Saab, please can you help remove the mic from here? Exactly. आगे हम कैसे लग रहे हैं?
बस आप नहीं आएंगी ना तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा।
नहीं ये
आपके बगैर नहीं होता। Sorry. Sorry.
Stage भी हटा। Yes.
We can remove the podium, एक लाइन में स्टेज के सामने खड़ी कर दें। स्टेज के सामने खड़ी कर दें, बिल्कुल स्टेज से नीचे होता कि ना एक लाइन आप लोग सब जाके खड़े हो।
नहीं हम तो अपने बैठे। Next will be batches 1978 to 1997. Batches 1978 to 1997. This is the second one, 1978.
of 1978 to 1997. All the graduates of this year I was there in the earlier group. 1978 to 1997. And after that is 1998 onwards. These are graduates of 1978 to 1997. At the back will have to stand on his toes. All we need is a smile. Smile. This is a historic occasion, 76th anniversary of Happy Homeschool System. All right, next batch, get ready. It's 1998 onwards. Graduates of 1998 and onwards. Come on, move it. Shoo. Thank you. Now, 1998 and onwards. Please come to the stage. Anam Rahman, get your colleagues. Come on, children. 1998 and onwards. Come on.
आपको जरूरत नहीं मैं यहाँ पे हूँ गिफ्ट देने के लिए कोई और भी गिफ्ट देने ये बस हमारे जो टोकन्स थे अच्छा वो तो इनको देना है लेकिन हम ये कह रहे थे कि जो आपके थे उन्होंने आपके साथ काम किया है ये जो 4-5 जी
the stage for a full group photo. And all the non-alumni, you can please proceed for the dinner. The dinner is served. Thank you. So all alumni, please can you come back on the stage? We'll have a full big group. All alumni members, please, before dinner, I know everyone is hungry, but please can you come for one big group photograph before we all proceed for the dinner. I please request all the alumni to have a picture with Mrs. Nizami. She's already there. And then you can proceed for dinner. Thank you. Can we please have everyone on the stage? All alumni.
Assalamu alaikum. May I have your attention, please? Just before we get entertained by Mr. Nadeem Avengers, this book is Millu's Mind, and it has been written by the granddaughter of Mrs. Maryam Farooqi, Reem Farooqi, and it is the story of Mrs. Maryam Farooqi. It's available on Liberty Books and Amazon, is it? But the proud recipient of this book are the two ladies who were first to arrive, Asbat and Anjum, the two sisters. So Asbat, if you could receive this, please come forward. Mr. Zahir Farooqi, the father of Reem Farooqi, is also here. Maybe he can present it to her. And ye denge aapko. Okay, let's put your hands together to appreciate this generous. And now we'd like to call upon the Tamkeen sisters. Please, if they could come and receive the book. One sister, if she could come and receive the book. Is there anyone who's wearing red shoes? Red laces, okay. Wow, there is. Wonderful. Okay. So, well, a gentleman said he has red laces. Would that qualify?
Yes.
Okay. And what about somebody who's carrying a golden bag, purse, a lady, of course, I hope.
1, 2.
Oh, wonderful. So maybe we could hand it over. Thank you, Samin, for doing the honors. Some gentleman who has a handkerchief.
1, 2, check.
Oh, there we have this gentleman.
Check 1, 2. Check.
And he's also showing it. Oh, there's another gentleman who has a handkerchief. So you can, oh, be careful. Oh, okay, that's it. And now Ms. Samin, would you like to announce?
You see, alumni have been asking me how they can help. And this newsletter will tell you all how some alumni have helped us, arranging workshops, doing career and guidance counseling, etc. So have a look at this and you will get ideas. Thank you.
Now, lastly, the organizers of this reunion, we would like to present a token of thanks to the HHS School Management Committee who have been here to grace this occasion. So first of all, may I please, Harun sir, Sara, Safina, can you all please come over, Faraz?
Harun sahab.
Less than 5 minutes.
May I please have Mrs. Nizami near the stage first? Yeah. Harun sir. Dr. Mali. Dr. Malia Ahmed. Ms. Shami Ahmed. Rama Nizami. And last but not the least, Zahir Saab, please. Mr. Zahir Farooqi. Thank you so much.